9 months ago, I have made one video about Melee Influence, which I have shown the power of Melee Influence on Rhino, but I don't think I have fully shown what he is capable of, especially after this long of a time. Reason why I don't show Melee Influence build that often comes down to two reasons. Primarily, I just don't want to do another generic melee influence build for a melee weapon, but the most important factor is that just look at it yourself. Mind you, this is even with the existence of Extinguished Dragon Key. If the showcase looks like this, I don't think there is much watch value at all. Melee Influence isn't just a simple double dip on Raw, it triple dips on Raw, which I do explain it 9 months ago. At this point, majority of melee weapons with a Melee Influence Rhino setup will absolutely annihilate everything. All it needs is just a weapon that can noticeably proc status. Crit chance isn't even a problem with Rifle Advance. Any weapon can just get 130 kbm like another Tuesday, even with bad and unoptimal tile sets. Better weapons can just get 150 to 170 with ease, and there's nothing much for me to even comment. And with the introduction of melee elementalist mods, the damage Rhino can dish out just close to being double, but realistically, it's not like there's any difference between their speed. If you want some experimentation, you can choose the alternative routes like Shock, Rest and Rage, Sentient Wrath, Warcry, or even some armor strip abilities if you need it. Everyone is gooning on Okina Incarnon being the best melee influence weapon, and yet I refuse to do one? Because y'all haven't seen this. One stat, Exo Godstat officers dies immediately with pure electric build. This is just Rhino being Rhino, not even me modding for Viral yet. Raw isn't really dangerous when double dips. It's when it decided to triple dip and sometimes infinitely. Have you ever seen Melee Afflictions? Melee Influence can make almost all weapons just cause death by existence. Melee Afflictions can just make any weapon that can apply ragdoll, lifted or knockdown to just kill. You don't even need mods or a weapon that had a decent status chance. You can just go Coil Horizon and allow some Melee Afflictions to just ramp that status up to 11. Arca Titron with just a melee elementalist mod plus a thermal thunder that is just for status priming can just kill these god stats like nothing. Any slash focus melee that can trigger the arcane conditions is perfect with Melee Afflictions Rhino. Unlike Melee Influence, this arcane requires only Raw to work, even for level cap. It is best suited as a melee for trash mob clearing for disruption runs due to them still work exceptionally even if it is slow in combo or galvanized stacks. Getting millions of slash per tick with the existence of Raw is just another Tuesday, as Melee Influence requires dedicated setups and won't work as well if you don't. With Grouping 2, you can mod gas to nuke people to death, which is also another way to nuke with melee weapons if you find Melee Influence overly boring sometimes. And yeah, that's just me yapping about Melee Influence and Melee Afflictions on Rhino today. Both arcanes are just disgustingly overpowered on Rhino due to obvious reasons. I just want to talk about this, and perhaps I should go back to my project again. Goodbye, I guess.